Hello mga kawamat, in this video lesson, we will discuss correlational research design. Correlational research design attempts to determine extent of a relationship between two or more variables using statistical data. So, paggagamit tayo ng correlational research design, so yung tinitingnan natin sa research natin ay kung meron bang relationship yung dalawang variables na tinitest natin. For example, gusto mong malaman kung meron ba talagang factors or merong relationship yung numbers of studying sa exam scores. So, ibig sabihin, you are looking for kung meron ba silang positive correlation or walang correlation at all dun sa dalawang variables. So, that is correlational research design. So, tinitingnan natin yung relationship between two or more variables. Correlational research studies go beyond describing what exists and are concerned with systematically investigating relationship between two or more variables of interest. The data, relationship, and distributions of variables are studied only and are not manipulated. In correlational research, results tend to be more applicable in everyday life. Variables are identified in studies as they occur in natural settings. So what are the advantages of using correlational research design? First, it allows researchers to collect much more data than experiments. Results tend to be more applicable in everyday life, opens further research to other scholars and researchers. It provides a good starting position. It allows researchers to determine the strength and direction of a relationship so that later studies can narrow the findings down and, if possible, determine causation experimentally. And what are the disadvantages of correlational research design? First, it only uncovers a relationship. It cannot provide a conclusive why there is a relationship. A correlative finding doesn't reveal which variable influences the other. So what are the example of correlational research topic? So the relationship between self-esteem and intelligence. The relationship between the types of activities used in math classroom and the student achievement. So the relationship between weight and anxiety. So again class, when you say correlational, malalaman mo na correlational yung research mo kapag tinitingnan natin yung dalawang variables sa study mo. So, dyan po pasok yung independent and dependent variable. So, titingnan mo ngayon kung nakaka-apekto ba itong isang variable doon sa maging result doon sa another variable. So, what are the example of correlational research questions? So, what is the relationship between study time and exam scores among senior high school students? What is the relationship between the high grades and having a tutor? So, may relationship ba talaga? Or, kasi ang pwede lang naman maging result sa correlational research design, possible na may positive correlation or merong negative correlation. Pag sinabi natin positive correlation, ibig sabihin, kapag itong variable na to tumaas, so yung pangalawang variable dapat tumataas din. Kung bumababa yung isang variable, dapat bumababa rin yung isang variable. Pag negative correlation kasi, pabaliktad. So, yung isang variable tumataas, yung pangalawang variable bumababa. So, sample research ng correlational research design, the correlation between eating chocolates and improving mathematics problem-solving skills. So, kung tinitingnan dito, kung may relationship ba or may factor ba yung pagkain ng chocolates dun sa para gumaling ka sa pagsosolve ng problem sa math. So, ito class, pwede ninyong gawing guide. So, hindi ko na babasahin. So, pwede ninyong i-post mo na yung video sa kanyo basahin. So, So saan ulit natin makikita yung research design? 'Di ba? Yan yung after ng methodology, ito yung unang-unang part, yung research design. So kung ang research nyo ay correlational design, so pwede nyo itong gawing guide. So another sample research na nag-utilize ng correlational research design, the correlation between number of sleep hours and academic performance. So ito talagang may factors, no? Kasi minsan may mga tao rin kasi na kahit di sila mag-aral or minsan mga puyat, mga di natutulog, mataas pa rin ang nakukuhang grades. So yung iba naman talaga kailangan kompleto or dapat may maayos silang tulog para yung result, yung performance nila ay maayos din. So tinitingnan dito. So pwede nyo rin itong gawing guide. So ito yung sample, okay, sa research design. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.